know your limitations, definitely, with heat. If you already know going outside for 5 minutes is gonna wipe you, don't go outside longer than 5 minutes. It's simple as that. If you have any kind of pre-existing health conditions, just try to avoid that. Try to stay inside while it's this hot. You have such a variety of calls. You have your athletes. I'm sure we have high school football camps starting up soon. You've got some colleges in the area, so we've got our athletes out there for long periods of time. But you've also got your geriatric population, not expecting it to be 105 with that heat index of 115, and it just wipes them really quickly. This is Virginia, so it is hot. That heat comes with humidity, so just because it's 95 degrees outside does not mean it feels like 95 degrees. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, and it's only going to get hotter in the middle parts of those days. So if you need to do something, try to do it early in the morning, try to do it later in the evening. But just, unless you have to be out during those hot times, just try not to. Make sure you're getting water in there, make sure you're getting the electrolytes, so your Gatorades, your Powerades. Sugar-free if you can, right? Try to keep it just to the electrolytes, but honestly, the easiest way to say it is more than you usually would. In the Army, it was always if you're peeing clear, that's good, but as it starts to get yellow and brown, that's bad. If you think you're going outside for an hour or so, just put the sunscreen on. The sun is there, it's not going anywhere, regardless of cloud coverage and everything, so just put the sunscreen on. If you start feeling lethargic, if you notice that your sweat output, your urine output is just not matching what it should be, you're probably getting into that realm of heat exhaustion. If you're in a spot where you just think that you're not gonna be able to call for help in a few minutes, I'd probably call for help earlier rather than later. But if you start to feel lethargic and you don't think you're gonna be able to make it back to where you're trying to go, yes, call for help earlier, we'll come help you. Another thing, starting to feel heat exhaustion come on, if simple tasks start to become difficult, you start to feel a little foggy, you're unable to grasp things or just do those fine motor skills, that can be another sign of heat exhaustion.